ACW! ACW! ACW!
Hello, Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans. This is Nikki Walters. I'm joined by Mike Kelly, and we are here for Flirting With Disaster, Cross Lanes, West Virginia.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, 150 pounds, Shanghai Pierce the Third.
Today is June 27th, and we've got 6 exciting matchups for you. We're getting things started with Shanghai Pierce the Third versus Zaiden Kane.
We got 2 big title matches coming up. Mika is going to defend the ACW women's title against Reese Ramone. And also for the ACW 6-man tag team titles, the franchise players defend against Henry O. Godwinn and DDTrash. Should be a banger show. We got a beautiful day today.
Huge crowd, too. Huge crowd.
Big crowd. So this first match, already out in the ring, Shanghai Pierce III. Here comes ACW fan favorite. Here comes Zaiden Kane. Zaiden Kane getting some love from the crowd.
Let's go to work, Cross Lane. You already know what it is. I'm gonna bust this sucker.
Getting some high fives, get some cheers. Got us a big old crowd today, Nikki.
Excited fans ready to see a free show.
Summer of ACW continues. We ain't hardly got started on it yet. We're getting into the meat of it now. These summers, as we said before, owner Chris Hughes, he is insane. He is booking shows left and right. We got fairs, we got beat-up shows. We got all kinds of cool stuff. But we're back at Buffalo Wild Wings today. This is our return to the Cross Lanes beat-ups.
This is always an energetic crowd. They're always ready for some action. You always see some old friends, familiar faces at this one, too.
So, Shanghai Pierce III, we are seeing him. This is our second time seeing him. I believe he's like maybe distantly related to Shanghai Pierce Jr. You don't really know with these guys sometimes. A little on the shady side, to put it lightly.
He does not like the chants of the fans at all.
Well, my mama said if you don't got nothing good to say about somebody, don't say nothing at all. The ACW fan base does not necessarily agree with that statement. If they don't have something good to say, they say it loud at the top of their lungs.
Right, you're going to know.
Big chop. Zaiden whipping him into the ropes. Oh, big forearm. Twisting that arm. Flipping him over. Leapfrog by Zaiden. Whoa, some agility by Shanghai. Oh, big arm drag. Shanghai Jr. returned the favor. Just a one veteran Zaiden Kane. Oh, he about took his head off. Missed him by a fraction of an inch on that.
Almost took his head off.
Shanghai whipping him into the corner. Oh, big shot.
Oh,
Okay, all right. That hurt. That's gotta hurt.
you feel that reverberating through the ground here.
Oh! Zaiden Kane taking a tumble out of the ring.
Landed on his feet, though.
Oh, but here comes Shanghai with the dive, but Zaiden caught him.
It's a family show.
Oh, blasted him onto that ring apron. Getting the fans fired up. Zaiden Kane.
And I have to say, you really can't get any closer to the action than our fans on that side of the ring are.
Oh, they're right up on him.
They could almost reach out and touch the ring.
Another brutal chop.
Come on now.
Now Zaiden, he's
Come on now.
blasting him upside the head. Hard strikes. He ain't holding nothing back. Oh, but Shanghai, he just yanked Zaiden's feet from out underneath him. Zaiden took it. I think he might have hit his chin, rang his bell a little bit on that top turnbuckle.
Now he's trying to choke him.
Come on, man. Get off of me.
Referee James Lawrence, he's staying on top of the action.
Yeah. Gotcha. What? Huh? What the?
Oh, back chop. Oh, and a leg drop off the second rope. He's hooking that leg. What an upset this would be. If Pierce Jr. could possibly pull one off against Zaiden Kane, former international champion, former tag team champion. Now he's mocking the fans, cutting off that air supply.
Deep down, he has to know that Zaiden Kane isn't going to go down that easily.
Well, Zaiden trying to escape out of there, but Shanghai grabbed a hold of those tights. Big hammer forearms to Zaiden's back and the back of his neck. But Zaiden with a big kick. Another one. Is a Guri kicking the back of his head, hooking that leg. 2 count. But Pierce is rocked, ladies and gentlemen. We got the fans are getting into it. What a beautiful day, Nikki.
Sunny skies. A little toasty, but not overly toasty.
Not as toasty as our last show. Wow, that was maybe the hottest ACW show in our history. Yes, we got some nice little breeze today. Pleasant summer day. Into June. We're right in the heart of summer now.
Watch this.
Swinging DDT. He caught Zaiden flush with that one. Zaiden kicking out at 2.
Got the shoulder up. Shoulder was up.
This Pierce Jr., he hadn't been around a lot, but I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen out of this guy so far. Big kick to Zaiden's chest.
He has a streak of meanness to him.
Oh, definitely. Well, when you hang around people like Shane Douglas, the franchise players, that's going to rub off on you, Nikki.
He's enjoying the pain that he's inflicting on Zaiden Kane, and not in a athletic or competitive way, just in a evil way. And then also enjoying taunting the fans.
A little sadistic way.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, no, but Zaiden blocks it. What's he got? Power bomb. Oh, but Pierce kicking out at 2.
It's over. Get up.
It's been a high-impact opening match here, Nikki. The fans calling for his head. Big clothesline. He about took his head off with that one. Another big strike.
I gotta say, Pierce Jr. just gets right back up, though. No matter what, he's just right back up.
Oh, he's tough. He's a tough hombre. Oh, blasted the back of his head. That's nasty.
That might have kept him down for a second.
Zaiden, but look at that. Look at the resilience. Oh, but he was having a little bit of wardrobe malfunction with that mask. He had to adjust it. Gave Zaiden that extra second to recover. Oh, caught him on the top of the head with a double stomp. Blasted him, hooking that leg. That's it, the 3 count. Zaiden Kane, victorious in opening bout at ACW. Winner takes all 2024.
Here's your winner, the problem child, Zaiden Kane.
Boom. One more time.
Okay, this second match, it should be a banger. We got Gorgeous Gregory and Tyler Jordan.
And with that music, we know that a giant ego is about to eclipse Cross Lanes, West Virginia.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring, weighing 235 pounds.
They might have to take down some buildings here around Buffalo Wild Wings to make way for
This
Gorgeous Gregory's ego.
is Gorgeous Gregory.
Well, he would argue he has a huge ego because he has he's hugely talented.
Right.
That I'm a generational talent.
Right.
That I'm a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. And that I'm the main character of this entire show, sweetheart. So you, sweetheart, you gotta hold open these ropes for me before I get in this ring.
I don't think Talise is in the mood today for this.
I don't think Talise is even slightly impressed.
Yeah.
Higher, push it up higher. Higher.
I don't know. Get on the official's bad side.
Gorgeous Gregory is basically on everybody's bad side, with the exception of Jason Hendricks.
Right.
He's on his good side. But I'd say likewise, like, Jason Hendricks is on everybody's bad side.
Exactly.
Except for this fella.
Y'all are witnessing something special. Something amazing. Something that you'll never expect.
Uh-oh.
You done messed with the wrong lady.
You might be barking up the wrong tree there, Greg.
Sit down. Yeah,
Security.
sit down before I come out there and I slam you on that concrete.
Language, Michelle. This is a family show.
Bring your big ass out here. I'll talk to your old lady, bitch.
We need the delay.
Here comes Tyler Jordan. His second match in ACW. His first match. This guy has so much promise. He got thrown into a title shot for the heavyweight title right off the bat against Josh Bishop.
Michelle Myers asking him to do her bidding.
So Tyler Jordan, he was impressive enough in that first match, even in a losing effort to Josh Bishop, that he's won over these ACW fans. Nice little pop when he come out. You know,
Made an impression.
Oh, yeah. You put in a killer performance like that, these fans are going to remember you. Listen to that. This should be a banger, though. For all the Gorgeous Gregory's, all the hoopla, all of the extracurriculars, there's no denying his talent. And it's got him and Hendricks, both like, I see big things in their future.
Everybody knows that before I wrestle for each and every single one of you here tonight,
Shut up, Barney! I hear CK Magnum's looking for
this referee has to take off my $6,000 diamond robe.
Diamond robe? I knew it was a $6,000 robe.
I think it's got to go below your waist to be a robe. I think it's a jacket.
We ain't got all night. We ain't got all night, baby. We ain't got all night.
I don't know if this was in Talisa's contract that she needed to disrobe.
Well, here's the deal with Talise. She is one of the nicest people you're going to meet. However, she's another one of them ones. I don't know if I'd want to get on her bad side. And Gorgeous Gregory is definitely good on her bad side. And that might not be a good idea for several reasons. For one, she's the official calling your match. For two, she's pretty tough. She's pretty tough. So, and if it comes down to it, that's I don't think Talisa's going to back down from anybody neither.
She's not afraid of his grandiose speech.
Okay, these guys locking up. Tyler Jordan, just slinging him down like a rag doll. Tyler Jordan.
God, it's too easy.
Tyler Jordan, he's pretty strong. I mean, we've seen that against Bishop.
Yeah, to be able to come to Appalachian Championship Wrestling for the first time and get put in the ring with a beast like Joshua Bishop and show no fear. Show no fear.
Oh, no.
It just shows you a little bit about Tyler Jordan and what he brings to the table.
Well, I don't think he knows what fear is as he slings him down again. Almost effortlessly.
Oh, wait, no. I probably couldn't have. You're too big. You're too big. Hey, no. Hey, you're gorgeous. Don't listen to him. He's balding, right? You see his bald spot?
That's Goodwill Gregory.
That's what I'm saying. Goodwill
Come
Gregory.
here, Goodwill Gregory.
Hey, no more lockups. No more lockups. I know I'm stronger than you, boy.
No more lockups. Okay.
Test the strength.
Get it, Jordan, get it.
Oh, look at Greg. Oh, that's what that was all about. He wasn't wanting to see who was stronger. He's just a dirty dog, basically. You can't trust this guy as far as you could throw him. Oh, arm drag. Another arm drag. Gregory, he's heading for the heels. He don't want none of this.
Talise telling him it's time to get back in the ring.
Playing your games. I'm done playing your games. That's what I have to say.
That's all Gregory does is play games. What's he talking about? Here comes Tyler. He don't want to play no games. Oh, Tyler Jordan rolls out of the way. Gregory hitting nothing but the mat with that elbow. And then that big drop kick by Tyler. Oh, nobody there. But look at that athleticism. Rolling them up. Oh, 2 count. Look at that overhead. Suplex, slam. Oh, got a 2 count of it. That's a high impact move. And to Gregory's credit, that move would take out most guys. Gregory, double tough. There's no taking that away from him. All the theatrics and all the distractions kind of hide that fact, but I think that's a strategy that he uses. A strategy. Oh, look at that! Yeah, to kind of lure him into a false sense of confidence. As he plays possum, and all of a sudden, bam, bites you like a snake.
But you definitely can't take away that Gorgeous Gregory is an excellent competitor every time he steps in the ring.
Oh, and look at his physical conditioning, too. You know he's slanging and banging in the weight room every day. Training every day. He's looking to make it to the top of the mountain in the pro wrestling world. Did you know this guy's only 20 years old? 20 years old.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, with this, I mean, you take that into consideration, the sky is the limit for this guy. Tower working at him with those elbows, but Gregory, belly to back suplex. Okay, that got Tower. He's hurt. He's hurting right now. There's an example of Gorgeous Gregory, very dangerous. And now you're seeing that ruthless side of him with that choke. He'll do anything. He'll do anything for that W.
And I think a lot of times all of the vibrato can kind of distract people from all of his actual talents and how lethal he can be. Which may be a strategy or may just be who he is. Either way, it works.
There's no arguing with success, and Gorgeous Gregory's been very successful in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Has yet to capture championship gold in ACW, but I don't expect that. There's just no way to deny this guy. But then the same can be said about Tyler Jordan.
Even though it's maybe not as familiar to Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans, he's definitely made a huge impression just since he's been here and earned a lot of respect.
You better count, or I'm gonna choke you like this.
Wow.
Look at him choking him on that rope. What's he got here? Oh, an abdominal stretch. That's one thing about Gorgeous Gregory. You can tell he is a student of the game. He's studied tapes. He knows his wrestling history, and he takes it very seriously.
Hey, what's your ass worth?
Cranking on that abdominal stretch. Talise is down there, but then look, Gregory, he just can't help himself. He can't help himself. He's just a dirty. These tactics are despicable. Despicable. There's spit flying out of my mouth. I just get so mad sometimes.
He said he studied the tapes, but I think he studied the two and the how not tos.
Well,
the how not tos right there.
There's been some very successful people using those kind of tactics, and
not with Talise in the ring.
Talise caught him. Talise caught him. Kicked his hand off the ropes. We got Tyler hip tossed. A big clothesline. Another clothesline. Tyler's on fire. He's got some adrenaline pumping. Off the ropes. Blasted him upside the head, Nikki. That hit him right square dead on the jaw.
We might need to see if there's a dentist up here in this plaza.
Look at that spin and slam. 2 3/4. But Gregory, yeah, he's double tough. Tyler Jordan double tough. I don't know. This one could go either way. I would hate to have to bet on this one. This is like very, very even matchup. Look at it. Depositing Tyler right on his face. Hooking that leg. Tyler kicking out at 2.
What the hell?
You know, Greg's trying to intimidate Talise. Talise ain't gonna get intimidated.
Not even in the slightest. Getting in her face. Laying hands on the ref. What are you thinking?
Tyler with the reversal roll up. 2 count. That was close, though. Caught that clothesline, backslide. another 2 count off that backslide. Looks like he's going for. Oh, but Gregory backs him up, blasting that spine into the turnbuckles. Got him up for a big slam, big power slam. Look at the impact on that, Nikki. Oh, close.
Gregory's tall, so anytime he lifts you up over his head, it's a long way back down.
It is. Good point. It's a long way to the ground. And he's tall. But one of the reasons it's so evenly matched. But wait a minute, Gregory. Whoa! Talise just slapped him upside the head. Here comes Tyler Jordan. Tiger Driver. He's got a 3 count. Tyler Jordan with a big win. Big win, Nikki.
Untouchable. Tyler Jordan.
Oh, thank you. You all right?
Well, that's what you get. Like I said, you better not be messing with Talise.
Instant karma.
Well, hey, barked up the wrong tree. That's what you get sometimes.
He's leaving. Good job, buddy. Good job.
I'll never slap you again.
All right, wrestling fans. Flirting with Disaster continues our next contest. One-on-one action scheduled for one fall.
All right, Nikki, our next match. Coming out first, we got Kane and Kristopher. He's been tearing through the competition in ACW. This guy has been very impressive. He's a beast physically, a very high wrestling IQ.
Oh, we got a big turnout. Let me tell y'all who I am. I'm the most naturally gifted athlete in all of professional wrestling.
What's up, Sasquatch?
Kane and Kristopher, he is a very naturally gifted athlete. His attitude, however, not endearing him with the fan base of Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
ACW, let me tell y'all who I am.
Sasquatch!
I am the NTRL Natural Canaan Kristopher. I am the most naturally gifted athlete in all of professional wrestling. And I told ACW that they could put anybody in this ring with me and I would destroy them.
You're right. You can touch
So they decided to put my tag team partner, my brother, Tyler Brooks.
Who's he?
Look, what they didn't take into consideration is that I have goals. And my goal is to be at the top of this card. And if I have to go through Tyler Brooks, well, Tyler, I love you. But get ready for the fight of your life.
You're no Josh.
Okay, so here comes Tyler Brooks. These guys tag team sometimes, so they know each other very well. And sometimes these make for the best matchups. You know, kind of like you watch UFC or boxing. Sometimes people that have sparred together, you know, been trained together. Sometimes those are some of the best fights. And that may have been what the booking committee was looking at here. You know, you got two relative newcomers to Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
Weighing 185 pounds. Come on! Platinum Tyler Brooks!
Both these guys have made quite an impact in their short time in ACW.
And like Kane and Kristopher said, he's got his eyes on a very specific goal, and he's not going to let anything stand in his way.
Well, I'm happy I'm not in his way. He looks like the kind of fella he's just going to he'd knock down a brick wall if it was standing in between the way of him and his goals. And I know what his goal is. It's no secret. He's looking to win the heavyweight title. He's looking to go after Josh Bishop.
You tell him I want that championship, and I'm coming for that championship.
He is hungry to have some ACW gold around his waist. And there is no denying that.
Well, but I'll tell you this, so's Tyler Brooks. He's just as hungry, just as competitive. This is going to be a banger match, Nikki.
And the thing about wrestling and facing off against one of your friends is you know their tricks already, especially if you've worked together. You know what they bring to the table, you know their tricks. And so there's not many surprises. So you really get a nice level playing field.
Well, I'll say this. Tyler seems to have a little more sportsmanship, seems to adhere to the rules and goes about his has sportsmanship ethics. Kane and Kristopher, on the other hand, he will do anything, and I mean anything, to win, to move his way up the rankings, to win championships. He's looking to make a big impact, and today the thing standing his way, his sometime tag team partner Tyler Brooks, cranking down that arm. Both these athletes in phenomenal condition. Oh, look at that, Tyler Brooks. Arm drag. Kane and Kristopher landed on that tailbone. Oh, tossing him down to the mat with another one. Brooks with a flying crossbody. Just a 2 count. Referee James Lawrence, he's got his hands full with this one. Okay, Kane with a big elbow. Giant elbow blast. Sending Tyler flying.
And you have to wonder how this sort of matchup will affect them on down the road the next time they work together, knowing that your friend is willing to go right through you both ways.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That goes both ways. Okay. We got Canaan with a rear chin lock on Tyler. But Tyler, he about spun out of it. But just that raw power and strength of Kane and Kristopher. Like I said before, he is a beast. Okay, there he is working his way out of a couple big elbows. Ducking underneath the clothesline. Oh, but look at that big drop kick by Kane and Kristopher.
1, 2.
He's got all kinds of weapons in his repertoire.
Hey, come on now, watch there.
As well as that. Now, what kind of friend's ass is just going to blast you upside the head?
And he doesn't even look sorry.
No, I don't think he is capable of emotions like that, like any true psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's capable of any emotion at all.
I think he was feeling those punches to the gut, though, just then.
Oh, tossing him like a rag doll. Look at that clothesline. Oh, my. Tyler's hurting.
1, 2.
Kicking out the 2. But there ain't no give up in this guy. You're basically going to have to knock Tyler Brooks unconscious if you're wanting to get a 3 count on him.
Come on now, let's get him out of the corner.
Oh, look at that power. Just yanks him up in the air. Power slam. He's starting to wear Tyler down. He barely kicked out of that one, Nikki. And look at that disrespect. Just grabbing him by the hair of the head.
Watching how he treats his friend, I wouldn't want to see how he treats his enemy.
Oh, big knee. I think they rung his bell a little bit. Kanan's, he's staggered. Oh, look at that. Flying head scissors. The crowd's getting into it. Look at that. Gigantic elbow. Wow. What a unique maneuver. Rolled him over in a variation of a snapmare and took it right into a cutter. Now he's climbing up on the ropes. He's on the second rope. But Kane caught him. Oh, tossed him to the mat. Oh, there's that big boot. That is lethal. Pick him up. Oh, my God. Tyler Brooks blasting him with those forearms and a chop. What's he got going on here? Look at the athleticism of this kid. Oh, he's going for that flying head scissors.
Didn't work out.
Oh. Wow.
All the wind knocked right out of his lungs on that one.
Well, I'm telling you what, though. Props to Tyler Brooks to be able to kick out of that. That appeared very painful. Very painful. I'm hurting just watching it. I'm very impressed with Tyler Brooks. Look at that devastating drop kick. Picking him up by the hair of the head. What's he got in mind here? Oh! Look at it. It looks like he's got him in a razor's edge, Nicky. Blast him down. Blast him down to the mat. Look at that leg.
2, 3, ring the bell.
Big win for Kane and Kristopher as he continues to move up the rankings in Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
Another notch in his belt. I think the fans want to see it too. The fans want to see Joshua Bishop and Kane and Kristopher.
And I will take that title. Listen here, Josh Bishop. That title looks real good on you now. But when we come face to face, I promise you, I will destroy you. And I will take that championship, and nobody's going to take it from me.
So this is the next phase of our tag team shakeup that we've been doing all summer, where we match whoever with whoever and send them out there to fight each other.
Oh, look at the disrespect, Bishop Baylor.
That's right.
So they don't get to pick their partners. They don't get to decide who they come out to the ring with. Usually no one familiar. And they're just put into the ring to make the best of the situation and see who can come out victorious.
Tag team partners picked at random. Sometimes they gel. Other times not so much. Let's see who we got coming out of the locker room next, Nikki. Who's going to be teaming up with Bishop Baylor?
Whoever it is better have a grade A attitude.
GenZ. Now, you want to talk about two opposites. I don't think I could think of any two people who are more opposite than GenZ and Bishop Baylor.
I'm interested to see how these two are going to work together in the ring to come up with some kind of chemistry to pull out a victory.
GenZ, he's going for the high five. Bishop Baylor. There's maybe a lack of chemistry here. But I'll tell you this right now. There was that same kind of dynamic with Ron Mathis and Gorgeous Gregory. And they overcome the odds and advance to the second round. Okay, so next up, we got Cowpoke Paul. Cowpoke Paul is entering into the ACW Tag Team Shakeup. Fan favorite, Cowpoke Paul. The ACW International Champion. Undefeated in singles competition in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, Nikki.
Oh, look at that, Cowpoke
I'm only
Paul.
here because my daughter and grandson love Cowpoke Paul. Yeah, very popular to the Appalachian Championship Wrestling fan base.
One thing about Cowpoke Paul, he's used to rustling up those cows outside, so when you put him in a match outdoors, he's prepared for the elements.
Oh, never thought about that. That may be why one of the many reasons that Cowpoke has been so successful in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, as we tend to run so many outdoor events.
That's where he does his best work, is outside under the sun or under the stars.
Lassoing.
Herding the cattle up.
And I recognize that music. Here comes Corey Sparks. Corey Sparks teaming with Cowpoke Paul. So, Nikki, the winner of this match, the way this tournament has been structured, we have an A block and a B block. This is the A block. And the winner of this match will go on to face Ron Mathis and Gorgeous Gregory coming up at our next Buffalo Wild Wings event. In the B block, we have Huff Manley and Mika have advanced so far. And the other first round match in the B block has not happened as of yet. So again, the winner of this will advance to go up against Ron Mathis and Gorgeous Gregory here at the next Buffalo Wild Wings event in Charleston, West Virginia.
And then let's remind the viewers what's on the line at the end of it.
Well, the winner of this tournament is going to receive a shot at the ACW Tag Team title. Currently held by the franchise players. Shane Douglas, Chris Canaan, Nick Hamrick, Shanghai Pierce Jr., Shane Storm in the mix. We all know about these franchise rules that allows any member of the franchise players to defend those titles. Makes it exceptionally difficult to prepare for.
But at least these teams will have already been through the gambit and be ready to work under unpredictable circumstances.
Good point, Nikki. Good point. Okay, we're starting off GenZ and Corey Sparks locking up. Collar and elbow lock up. Corey initially pushed him into the... Now they're basically just
tumbling
around the ropes. Yes.
Tumbleweeding, yes. And for anyone who may not be familiar with why we had the reaction we did when we saw Bishop Baylor and GenZ coming out together, Bishop Baylor, I mean, that spoke for itself when he walked out. Not the best attitude. Nothing ever nice to say to our fans.
Well,
or our management.
Speaking of Bishop Baylor, he's, you know, I try to keep my opinions to myself, but that guy's a dirtbag. Yeah. The last time we saw him in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, he wasn't even invited to be there. He attacked the Jugulator unprovoked. The Jugulator tried to give him a bottle of his curb stomp beer. Bishop Baylor blasted Jugs upside the head with it. But you know what? Here in a few weeks, Jugs is going to have a chance at some payback at First Friday Fights in Ashland, Kentucky coming up.
And I mean, the beer was really good. I don't even like beer, and I really liked the sample of beer that I had there, and he wasted a perfectly good bottle of beer. Well, and disrespected a local wrestling favorite.
Oh, yeah. That was just absolutely disrespectful. And Bishop Baylor, I know this for a fact, he grew up watching the Jugulator. He grew up watching the Jugulator in the Masters of Pain tournaments. At IWA East Coast. And so what does that say about him that he would attack someone that he grew up as a fan of? He blasted him upside the head with a beer bottle. Busted him open. Total disrespect. Speaking of, here comes Baylor right now.
And then I wanted to contrast that to tell people who may not know about GenZ. You know, we've watched him since back when he was a little guy, a fan, you know, ringside, and has put in a ton of work to get where he is today and be in the ring and be a great competitor. Always has a wonderful attitude all the time.
Always follows the rules.
Smiling, happy to be there.
The complete opposite
of Bishop
Baylor.
He loves the sport. He respects the sport. He loves the fans. He connects with the fans. You know,
they hate me around here.
I'd say the only thing that Bishop Baylor respects is chaos and violence. Here comes GenZ. Oh, with a big kick to the back of Cowpoke paw. And then a cross body to Cowpoke, who's on the mat. Got a 2 count out of that, Nikki. Cowpoke with a big tag to Corey. Look at the agility of Corey Sparks. Super kick to GenZ. Going for that roll up. GenZ very alertly held on the ropes, but then here comes Corey. Big drop kick. Just a 1 count, though. Yeah, Bishop Baylor. I'm looking forward to that one. I can't wait to see Jugs get his hands on it. Oh, but look at that. But he is smart. He is smart. As far as those kind of underhanded tactics, he's smart.
Also a smart aleck, as I was so frequently called growing up.
Well,
I don't think he's outgrown that phase.
Okay, here comes Baylor back in again. Oh, look at him. He's been in the ring 2 seconds.
That's not what I said.
And he's choking on Corey Sparks. Another illegal tactic. Look at him just punching, kicking, clawing, biting, scratching, whatever he can do. Big chop to Corey. Oh, whipped him into the corner, fought him into the big clothesline, then blast him down on the mat. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count on Corey. Behind him, pulling that neck up. Almost like a camel clutch type maneuver, but didn't have the full. Oh, but look at it. Even when he's doing, look at the pulling of the hair. He's choking. This guy very just. He doesn't follow any of the rules. Any of the rules. And here's a little tidbit. When he come to the compound a few months back and attacked Jugulator, he was not scheduled to be there. He was trespassing on the property. The Jugulator, he told the ACW ownership, he's like, hey, don't pursue legal action against this guy. I want to get my hands on him. And he's going to have a chance here in just a couple weeks, and I can't wait. Oh, look at GenZ. Big forearm to Corey. Tagging Baylor back in.
Body slam. Here he is. He's all yours. Got him? Body slam.
Look at what's he got? Talise should check that. Knowing this guy, raking the back. I think he was choking him on that front face lock. Just absolute disrespect.
There we go.
Now a suplex. But that's the thing. You see Baylor in action. He's got all the fundamentals. I mean, he trained at the Power Slam Academy, the best wrestling school in West Virginia. So you know he's got the fundamentals down. And he chooses to go down this path.
A lot of times you can see people, with tendencies similar to Bishop Baylor's get joy out of harassing and antagonizing and doing stuff like this.
Oh! But he just got kicked upside the mouth. And here comes Cowpoke. Oh, Cowpoke with a big clothesline, another big clothesline to GenZ. Ducking under. Russian leg sweep. Cowpoke's feeling it, Nikki. Cowpoke's feeling it. Look at that big flying knee strike.
Now, what is this?
Bishop Baylor. Well, I can't blame him in that instance. I think he does some of his stuff just for kicks. Oh, big spear by Corey Sparks to Baylor. Giant belly to back suplex. He's gonna get him with another one. He's gonna get him with another one, Nikki.
I think Bishop Baylor might have brought out Corey Sparks' mean side.
Here's the thing. I enjoyed seeing that. I enjoyed that. Oh, look at that. Flying clothesline. We got a 3 count. So we got Cowpoke, Paul, and Corey Sparks. They have advanced. They're going to fight Ron Mathis and Gorgeous Gregory in the next round of the ACW Tag Team Shakeup Series.
Little do-si-do.
Oh, these guys, I seen a good amount of chemistry with these guys. Would not be surprised to see these guys go deep into this tournament.
Natural partners.
Yeehaw!
Word. The new tag team is Suplex Country. Our two main events here at Flirting with Disaster. This contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the ACW Women's Championship. 1, 2, 3, 5. Introducing first, from center stage, she is the show pony.
Do I look good? Are you making me look good?
Reese Ramone coming to the ring, patriotic, star-spangled, as it were, but also in a mood.
Yes, she is in a mood quite a bit, actually.
I heard she had a bone to pick with you.
Well, I'll go into that here in a minute after the introductions. But yeah, you've probably heard me call her Reese Ramone in the past. I won't make that mistake again. I've never been beat up by a female before, but I think I may have come dangerously close earlier.
It seemed like it. I caught the vibes.
Oh, yes, I caught the vibes too. Now, I talked to Mika before the match, and she was an absolute pleasure to deal with. Told her that my niece, Hayden, was a huge fan. Took time out of her day, before, while she was preparing for her match, made time for a fan, someone that she had never met. Hayden absolutely just thrilled to meet Mika. And I'd say Mika is just as excited to meet her fans and interact with them as they are with her. Listen to him. Listen to him hollering, hooting and hollering for her.
Nobody.
Now, how is Talise supposed to officiate this match with sunglasses on?
I'll say this about Talise. She's a good sport. She wants wrestling to be fun, and so she goes along with some of these shenanigans just as long as they aren't malicious. And, next week's America's birthday, and Talise is a little bit of a party girl. Look at her. She likes to celebrate, too.
I think Mika likes to celebrate her gold.
Mika's idea of a celebration is beating her opponent, going home with the gold, and then getting ready for the next match. Mika's super busy. This young lady is absolutely killing it. It's been awesome seeing her progression and her growth over the last year and a half in ACW. Listen, the fans love her. She loves the fans. It's mutual. Her family, and if you've ever had the pleasure of meeting her mom, she's absolutely great too. Have you got to meet her, Nikki?
I've not met her, but I'm familiar with who you're talking about. I think she's got two favorite wrestlers. One of them being Mika, her daughter, and one of them being Mr. Bruce Gray.
Yes, there's a lot of big Bruce Gray fans out there, though. So. But okay, so yeah, I had a short interaction with Reese before the match today. And I've heard people say her name both ways. And so I just, for the sake of, getting it right for the commentary, I asked her. And she was just down my throat. It was pretty shocking. I think she bowed up on me. I retreated and, lived
to come here and commentate.
Yes.
But the final verdict is it's Reese, like Reese Pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reese Ramone.
You smell?
And she said her trainer, Bobby Blaze, wrestling icon Bobby Blaze, former Smoky Mountain champion. He's the one that said Reese.
Okay.
And hey, if Bobby Blaze says that, I'm sticking to what Bobby Blaze says. He's a great guy. And I've said Reese appears, she's learned some good wrestling skill off of Bobby. But having met Bobby and having met Reese, my interactions with both very different. Bobby, nicest guy in the world, loves to talk, joke, one of the funny guy. Reese, she's got a bad attitude. She about beat me up for mispronouncing her name, Nikki.
So, for a little context, when Mika originally won the the Appalachian Championship Wrestling women's belt.
Yes.
We were actually in Kentucky.
Yes.
And Reese was in that match.
Yes, it was
vying for the belt.
It was a 4-way.
Yes.
Reese Ramone, Mika, Betty D, and Danny Moe.
And that was one of the best women's matches that I've seen in ACW ever, and all those women just fought hard.
Oh yeah,
to win that belt.
Yeah, go back and check that one out. ACW Live 1 Head Games. That was killer match. Go out of your way to check that one out if you haven't already.
And so it might be a little personal here. It's not just another match for Reese. It's retribution.
Reese felt like she should have won that match. Reese feels like she should currently be the defending Appalachian Championship Wrestling Women's Champion.
1, 2, 3.
And she's going to do what she can. Obviously, she's going to do whatever she can today to take that gold home. I'll tell you what, though, Mika, ACW Women's Champion, she ain't afraid of fighting a dude. And she's beat quite a few dudes.
And I think she really likes how that belt feels and looks and kind of the confidence it gives her when she comes out to the ring. And I don't think she's going to be giving it up easily.
Oh, no. You'd have to pry that out of her dead hands. She's not... Here's the thing about Mika. She is a very motivated young lady. A lot of us probably know about her other job in the medical field. And, 2 count. In the medical field. And she's just as ambitious there as she is in the wrestling ring. I don't think she sleeps. Listen to her.
And for some of these wrestlers, men and women, having that belt may be a point of status, a point of something to brag about. But I really think for Mika, it's a personal accomplishment. It's a sign to her that her hard work and investment has paid off personally. So while she may not be bragging to the whole world, for her, it means a lot personally that She's done the right things along the way and put up the good fight.
Oh,
like that punched right to the
wow, the impact of that. And the impact of that clothesline. Look at that! Wow. Big kick to the midsection. Mika's dangerous. Oh, kicked her upside the head. Reese goes down. Barely getting that shoulder up to that 2.5 count. Reese got knocked a little loopy on that, Nikki. Listen to them fans. They love Mika. Reese, oh, big leg drop. 2 count. Mika's jaw might have got knocked. Yeah, something's going on with her jaw. That got her just right. Oh, look at stunner! Look at that stunner! Reese went flying. Mika hooking the leg. Big 3 count. Still your Appalachian Championship Wrestling Women's Champion, Mika.
And still, the ACW Women's Champion, Mika!
Let's hope Reese doesn't come take it out on you.
You don't buy me one at the shop?
Next time I see her, I'm going to the other side. I'm staying as far away as possible. Did you see the look in her eyes when she was going after me?
I did. Well, I was glad it wasn't directed at me.
The current reigning and defending ACW 6-man tag team champions, the franchise players. Here comes Riddick. I seen Riddick with that wheelbarrow that they love to haul all their championships in. There's so many of them.
I mean, when you're so decorated, I guess you do what you got to do.
The ACW 6-man champions, as well as the ACW tag team champions and the Bluegrass tag team champions. The controversial franchise rules to where any combination of this faction can defend the titles. Now I'll tell you this. Oh, Shane's got the mic.
I can come out there and smack you just as easy as I can talk to you. You make your choice. But as much as I'd love to get in this ring because I can show losers like all of you what a real world champion does, last weekend I gotta tell you guys, I pulled the living hell out of my...
It's a family show.
Come on, guys.
But I did. I pulled the hell out of it.
But you can't say it. It's a family show. You can't say that here.
Okay, that's what I'm about to know. Why I don't get in there and do all the incredible things I always do. Flying off that top rope, body slamming people, belly to belly at people, getting my hand raised. I sure would if I could, but...
Show some respect.
This is the franchise here.
Last weekend when I pulled the hell out of my...
It's a family
I think
show.
they call that TMI.
TMI, too much information. Let's just go. Okay, so the franchise may be slightly injured.
Right, we could glaze over this. We don't need the details.
I think they've elaborated more than enough at this point.
Then get your ass up and leave.
Betty D being her normal charming self. But how about that music? How about that music? Don't go messing with a country boy. We got current West Virginia resident.
Introducing the challengers.
Henry Godwinn. Bruce, he's always got a couple side hustles going on, if you catch my drift.
I tell you, every time I go to interview Bruce these days, I catch him practicing. So he definitely puts a lot of work in to this part of the match as well.
Hey, if they don't get you at the merch table, they'll get you somewhere else. These guys professional wrestlers. They're making a living at it.
Right.
But then I've always wondered, we speculated, if this is maybe Bruce's side hustle. If pro wrestling is Bruce's side hustle. And his main job may be, something else. Probably don't need to elaborate on that any further.
Right. Just let that stand. I see they've also been practicing their do-si-do.
Well, you spend a little time with Henry Godwinn. You're going to learn. You're probably going to listen to some Hank Jr. Learn a little bit of line dancing, do-si-doing, and probably a little beer drinking too.
Yeah.
Henry, an old beer drinking buddy of the Undertaker. Imagine matching beer for beer with that fella.
Raffle? Y'all get here and raffle? Raffle?
Chris Canaan, as charming as ever. And Chris Canaan, one thing, he is a hoss, buddy. You stand next to that guy, he's built like a brick wall.
Who's having a good time at B-Dubs tonight? It's B-Dub season, baby.
Ron Mathis loves B-Dub season. Bruce loves B-Dub season. Henry's loving I love B-Dub season. What are you thinking about B-Dub season, Nikki Walters?
I mean, it's a summer tradition at this point. I wouldn't know what to do without it.
Summer of ACW. It has only just begun.
I do have to say that the July month of the summer of ACW is normally the one that about it ends me.
Kills you, yes.
Ends me, yes.
Well, I think last summer, the 5 shows in 8 days, that was unprecedented for us, and
it's it's like a marathon. Got to build up to it. So now after having lived through one miraculously, after we all managed to survive a couple of summers of ACW, I think we're getting the hang of it. You got to build up the stamina.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Nikki Walters. Okay, this match for the ACW 6-man tag team titles, I would love to see West Virginia resident Henry Godwinn and DDTrash win them titles. DDTrash has been basically chasing the franchise players for the last 2 years. Franchise players Shane Douglas and Shane Storm defeated DDTrash for the ACW tag team titles 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And they still haven't got a rematch for that. One thing about franchise players, Shane Douglas's unnamed lawyer, you know, those guys, they know how to bend the rules. They know how to exploit the loopholes. They live in that kind of gray area, the small print area. They have held on to these titles by nook and by crook.
Speaking of.
Well, he's showing Nick about as much respect as Nick shows everybody else. So, you know, justified in my opinion. Now, here's a little tidbit. We caught an interview a week or two back. Shane has a very busy schedule. He's not able to attend every ACW show. And the last time he was in, that wheelbarrow, it was a little heavier. He came back. He wasn't happy to see that Canaan had lost that international title to Cowpoke Paul. And he definitely would not be happy for those guys to lose these 6-man titles tonight. Oh, Nick getting tripped up by Bruce. Big kick. Bruce, he's really come with his kick game. He maybe even a little bit of, that might be bordering on the redneck kung fu.
Let's go get some.
Trailer Park Taekwondo.
Yes. Mobile home MMA.
Yeah.
Look at those double team maneuvers. These guys, they just, brothers from another mother, they know what the other guy's going to do once they do it. They got Canaan. Oh, make a wish. Oh, stretching those ligaments and tendons.
Is that what we're calling them? I think we might have 2 franchise players with injuries in the same region.
Oh, look. We got Ronnie measuring up Nick. What's he got playing here? Big body slam. Just about slammed him through that mat. And now Ronnie's going up top. This guy's dangerous. Dangerous. When he's going up top. Oh, look at. But look at that. Nick Hamrick. Wise beyond his years in the ring. Caught Ronnie on that top rope. Now a big superplex. He just about got him there, Nick. He really knocked the wind right out of Ronnie. Rung his bell. Ronnie's feeling that, Nicky.
Shoulder was up.
And here comes Shane creeping back up on the apron. What I've noticed about him, he prefers to let what he considers his underlings do his dirty work. Oh, look at that flying bulldog. Slam that face right to the mat with that velocity. Wow. That could break a nose or maybe even knock a tooth out.
One thing about the franchise players, when they come to the ring, you have to be just as cautious about those who are outside of the ropes as you do about those that are in the ropes.
Most definitely. Betty D, Riddick, A. Dick Vickers, any combination of those, you don't know what these guys are capable of. And they're going to do anything to win. To get the winner's cut of the purse. To win the championship gold. Oh, that nasty, that spinning elbow cannons. telling you what, that's a devastating maneuver. Mathis, he's still rocked off that one. Cannon with a quick tag to Nick. Nick's going up top now, Nicky. Big drop kick.
Right to Ron Mathis's sternum.
They got Ron in a bad way right now, I'll tell you that. With these quick tags in and out. You got the interference on the outside. All this. And we got Henry Godwinn and Bruce. They're trying to rally the fans, you know, get the fans into it, get Ronnie into it, but here comes Kane with a big suplex. Holding him upside down so that oxygen rushes to his head, makes it even worse when you get dropped on the mat.
That's normally a maneuver that we see Ron Mathis putting on his opponents. He's not used to being the one upside down up in the air.
I'll tell you what, though, Ron Mathis, I don't know if he's just running on just pure adrenaline, pure grit. He kicked out at a one there. This guy, you can beat him up. You can knock him down. He's gonna dust himself off and get back up. If he don't win today, he's gonna come at you tomorrow. If he don't get you tomorrow, he's gonna come after you the next week. This guy, there's no stop in him. There's no quit in him. Just the definition of tenacious. Tenacious. Ron Mathis. I got in trouble at work a couple weeks ago calling somebody tenacious. I meant it as a compliment, Nikki.
Well, I mean, yes, it's a complimentary term.
Yes. Oh, look at Ron. Speaking of tenacious, look at this. Look at this. Wiping them both out. Look at this guy. There is no stopping this guy. He's just so out of it. He doesn't even know where his corner's at. He's been beat on so long. But he just don't know. He just don't know how to quit. Look, big tag to Henry Godwinn. Big tag to Henry Godwinn. Look at him blasting Canaan. Blasting Nick Hammer. Two-time former WWE Tag Team Champion Henry O. Godwinn going to town on the franchise players. Here comes Shane. Oh, come on. Shane. Yeah, right. You know you can't trust this guy, Henry. Yeah, Henry, kick him. You know, there you go. If you're going to cry about that, Henry will give you something to cry about. He just took Shane out. Oh, look at the franchise players. Bruce has got Nick in the abdominal stretch. Three count. I don't think so. James, he didn't see that low blow. I can't blame Henry Godwinn for giving a low blow to Shane Douglas. And Shane, you want to cry, Shane? You want to cry about an injury, about a made-up injury? Well, Henry Godwinn, he'll give you something to cry about. We got new ACW six-man tag team champions. That's a cause to celebrate, Nikki Walters. I'm fired up. We got new champs.
Our fans are super excited to be witnessing this moment, too. They've been hoping for this.
Wait a minute. Here.
Oh.
What's going on, Talise? We had Talise outside the ring monitoring the situation. The franchise... What's going on? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
It's all a low blow. I got to take her at her word. The winners of the match.
Wait a minute. So, Talise caught... That is ridiculous. Franchise players pull that stuff all the time. Talise, now I realize, by the letter of the law, that was a low blow. But Talise has inadvertently reversed the decision, and the franchise players retain the tag titles once again. I'm telling you what, by nook or by crook, oh, wait a minute. Here comes Emily. Emily Rose at ringside. She's had enough of this Betty D. She's had enough of Betty D.
Those two just can't even be in the same airspace together.
We've seen. Look, what's this goof security we got here? Come on. This is the best you can do, security, Moose. Please. Please. Ridiculous. Absolute chaos here at the B-Dubs.
Season. That doesn't change the fact that you're all here. That doesn't change the fact that your favorite tag team's here. Your favorite tag team, which of course is DDTrash. And of course, by God, the legend himself, the Hog Man, the man himself who threw Triple H into a whole tin full of crap like the piece of trash playboy he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Henry O. Godwinn.
Yes, by God, Virginia.
Henry, proud of West Virginia. I'm telling you what,
So they can still call themselves the six-man tag team champions, but we know and you know that these three men in the ring are the rightful six-man tag team champions.
I agree with Ronnie.
And right before this music plays, if you agree with me that we're the tag team champs, let me hear you chant H-O-G.
O-G. H-O-G. Come on, Nikki. You know they should have won the titles right there. It's almost like a miracle how they escape those belts sometimes.
It never ceases to amaze me.
These guys never cease to amaze me either. They're a lot of fun. You know what? And like we were talking earlier, they're going to live to fight another day. They are not going to quit chasing these franchise players.
Yeah, you don't see them getting downtrodden. You don't see them giving up hope. You just see them focusing on the next chance, the next opportunity.
Yeah, and I think that opportunity should be going down soon. They've been chasing these guys for 2 years. ACW management, ACW championship committee. Something's got to be done. Something's got to be done. Give these guys a fair shake. All right. Well, had a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in. It's Mike Kelly.
Nikki Walters. We'll see you next time.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you to B-Dubs, and thank you to all of you wrestling fans for being a part of Flirting With Disaster. Don't forget July 5th, Ashland, Kentucky, July 6th, downtown Charleston, and on July the 11th, we return to B-Dubs in Charleston. Be sure you're following ACW on Instagram. See you guys. Coming up. ACW! 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 ACW!